guys, I'm Chantel with WildBerry Quilting, and today I've got an Amazon package, and I'm pretty excited about this one. This is one that I'm actually going to end up, this is going to be a little bit more of a video than just me opening this, because I want to really show you what is inside here. So I'm going to put you into the downward position and let's get into this. All right, so I've got this adorable little box, and oops, yep, it does have some tape on it. I'm gonna cut that open, and oh gosh, there's this itty bitty, teeny tiny little tin inside. And this is a type of watercolor paint. It is metallic paint. And I ordered the gold set. And you can kind of see, ooh, there's a hair in there. I got a part of the maker there. You can see that there's a little bit of the gold that's kind of been put on top of each of the little pieces in there. And it did come with these little magnets so that I can get them to stay down in their place. So let me go ahead and open these up, and I am going to swatch these out for you as well. So that is what's going to make this video just a little bit longer. And if you are interested in seeing these swatched out, please stick around. We've got Merc, 24 karat Merc Gold, and I'm going to try to peel this off. I seen where somebody else was doing that and sticking them to the sides of their pans. These are called half pans, the size that you get of these. Oh gosh, hopefully I can open this without creating a mess and without losing my sticker. But I figure it's easier if I can retain these stickers and stick them to the sides of the pan for identification, rather than having to draw it on with a Sharpie. Oh wow, it's very pretty. All right, so there we go. I can kind of stick that on there and then just fold the little bottom part down. That works pretty well. So there's our first one. We've got Moon Gold. And let's see if we can, I'm going to speed you up through me opening all of these, because I doubt you want to watch me peel off stickers and open each one of these. Alright, so the way this is going to work is I'm just going to stick these magnets to the bottoms, and then they stick right into the tin and should hold nice and securely in there. So, oops, I lost my gold. Doesn't this seem very appropriate for St. Patrick's Day that I just bought my own little pot of gold? I think that's so appropriate. It just showed up in time for St. Patrick's Day too. Could not have planned that better if I had tried. In fact, I wasn't even really paying attention to what day St. Patrick's Day was. So it's just like a happy little accident. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. I think I got it now. Alright. And I can't wait to see what these all look like once they're swatched out. I have seen couple of videos where people have gotten these and they really liked them. And I thought that these would be a lot of fun to just add some little accents to some of my paintings. I don't know, I've never really been big into metallic watercolor paint, but I can get behind some gold watercolor paint. That just seems like an entirely different thing. Okay, let's go over the names. We've got Moon Gold and Crystal Gold, okay? And Rich Pale Gold and Arabic Gold. Those three look very, very similar. And 24 karat Merc Gold, which is our first one that we opened. And Classical Gold, which almost has like a orangey kind of a color. All right. So, there we go. There they all are. And let's go ahead and swatch these. All right, so I've got this tiny little piece of watercolor paper from Bohong. And I'm just going to go ahead and start trying to swatch these out. I did spray this down with some water. I find that to be the easiest thing to get my watercolors started, is to just go ahead and use a spray bottle and squirt some in there. And these seem to doing quite nicely with activating. I was a little bit concerned from some of the videos I'd seen where people were talking about these being very translucent and not being able to really get much of a ground on them, which of course, you know, watercolor paint is supposed to be translucent, but when you are doing something with gold, you kind of want it to be visible. So I can kind of see it from both sides, but so far this seems to be doing pretty well. And I was a little bit concerned too that maybe it wouldn't show up so well for me, since I'm pretty much only painting on white paper, but I'm not seeing any problems so far. This seems to be working out quite well. This one I think needs more water to activate it. It's kind of a little bit, woo, there we go. Wow. I think that one's the 24 karat Merc one. All right, and then this is the Classical. I don't remember the names of all of them in order of how I laid them out, but I know that this was the Moon Gold, and one we just did is the 24 karat Merc, and I think this is the Classical because it's that bright orange one. Kind of orangey. I mean, it's gold, but it's more orangey than the others. Ooh. Okay, guys, gotta look at my watercolor water. It's all shimmery and pretty. Now, I will say one of the things that drew me to these watercolors is, or to these metallic watercolors, is the fact that these are supposed to be handmade and they're supposed to be using honey as like in their binder, which I've been really curious to try a honey based watercolor paint, and now I've got one. I know that Etsy has quite a few very similar ones to this, and I think the seller actually does sell on Etsy as well, from what I've heard. I don't know how much she has in her shop. I haven't gone and looked at her on there. I ordered this from Amazon, which I will link in the description box down below. And it'll be my affiliate link. So, of course, I get a little kickback from that, and I appreciate anytime you use it. This is, again, it's the CSY Art Gallery. And they've got a lot of different themes of watercolor paint. So it's not just the golds. If you are wanting more colorful options, they certainly have that as well. So definitely something to keep in mind if that is something that you're interested in. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.